Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having another great day today. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you an interview that happened. It was kind of a spontaneous interview. We had some solar installers come to the house. My wife answered the door and had a few questions. And one of the questions they had for her was, do you have an electric vehicle? And of course she told them yes, and they wanted to see it. So she showed them the Rivian R1S, and they had a lot of great questions. One of the goals of my channel is to really educate people on electric vehicles. I know a lot of people who probably watch my channel probably already own them, but I'm really trying to reach out to people who really don't have a lot of experience with electric vehicles. And there's a lot of misinformation out there. And I just want to provide the truth of the matter, at least as far as I'm concerned anyway. And so that's my goal. And during this impromptu interview, they had a lot of great questions, and maybe some questions that you may have. And also, if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. But let's go ahead and get into this.
Do you think that you're actually saving money, or you think you're paying about the same as far as like miles, like driving around?
Well, you know, I don't know. Because this is an 835 horsepower vehicle.
Okay.
So if it was equivalent, it'd probably be, is there anything equivalent to this?
It's faster than any gas powered you could ever get.
Yeah, like
Cool.
the Jeep track, no, that's like 700 something.
I
So
mean,
yeah,
you get a
if it was a
Hellcat.
gas car, it'd probably take premium gas.
Okay.
And of course they'd probably get like 12, 13 miles a gallon.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how much gas, it's like $4 some a gallon.
Yeah.
This probably costs about $100 a month to charge it.
$100.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
You said a month?
Yeah, month.
That's like way better than I do on my gas. I get 34 miles per gallon.
Oh, yeah?
It's a little hybrid, yeah. So
Okay.
it's half electric. So you got me beat, man.
Yeah.
So whenever you like drive this thing like fast,
Mhm.
does it make the battery go down a lot quicker?
It's not noticeable.
Okay.
No, because this is it's a 135 kilowatt hour battery, and what the average home uses about how many kilowatt hours a month? I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, this can probably this enough energy in there to probably power this house for like 5 days.
You ever go on a road trip and then run out of juice?
No. No, I mean this is I don't have any keys.
You can get in.
Can you use it as a generator?
Yeah, there's outlets on it. Like my truck had outlets in the back, the inside. There's a gear tunnel. I think the truck is cooler than that.
That's what I said too. I think so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Does it have like the sport modes and like the different modes in it and stuff?
Yeah, same. It has the same 835 horsepower, 900 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
So I know whenever the truck, when you put it in the sport mode, it like lowers down.
Yeah.
Same with this one?
Yeah, they're exactly the same.
That's a I see it happen.
Yeah, the powertrain.
Yeah,
Did you show them the front?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I told him though, like the R1T it's got way more storage
it's way
opportunities
more
in.
stuff in it. Yeah.
How far does it go on a full charge? How many miles?
Depends on the highway. We went on a road trip and we didn't charge on the way back from Branson. That was probably around 270 miles and more. And we stayed at like 30, so about 300 miles highway. You know, and that's going up a bunch of hills and mountains. Well, not mountains, but down by, what's that place called? Branson?
The Ozarks?
The Ozarks.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, so just going through the Ozarks and going 70 miles an hour.
Some fun roads to drive down.
You still fast to improve the battery at all?
Batteries always improve over time. It's not a quick improving technology. I'm sure they'll get better, but if you're talking about a big improvement, it'll probably be maybe 5 to 10 years. There's no magic battery like they keep talking about solid state batteries and things like that. I mean, maybe one day, but you're probably talking about 10 years down the road.
Now, what was the price of this one?
A lot of money.
You said a lot.
Well, it depends on what you think a lot of money is. What's a lot of money?
Over 75,000.
You lost a lot of money there. Can you even get one of these for that much?
I don't know. I thought they started around like 82 or 79 or something. Like for the
You could probably spec one of these. This is more expensive.
okay, the truck. That's what I remember seeing. Like this was like 2 years ago whenever they first started coming out.
Yeah, they first came out. The truck was in the 70s. What? Hold on. When they first came out, they were in the 70s, and then right before they start to issue them to customers, they boosted the price by like 20%.
Whoa!
So the one I had on order went up by.
I heard that with Elon Musk.
It went up by $20,000. Yeah, that was
crazy.
But you know, yeah, that was a big increase. So it was like 70 one day, and then the next day it was in the hundreds.
Golly.
Yeah, but then customers complained, and then they backed off and reverted back to the original pricing. So I was able to. It took a year to get that truck, but I got it at the original price, and it was probably like 78 for that. This one, yeah, it cost a lot more.
Yeah, that's my little hybrid.
Oh, okay.
So, you guys got an electric lawnmower too?
No, I wish. I wish that there's no lawnmower that is affordable, really, that would be able to cut all of this grass.
Mm-hmm.
Electric, they cost like $20,000.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn lawnmower. It's gorgeous here.
Oh yeah, it is really nice hidden place. Yeah.
Yeah. How long y'all been in the home?
I don't remember.
5 or 6 maybe. I don't know how long we've been in it.
Yeah, I think I remember. We had it for a few years before we moved into it. So that was
A while.
5 years. When did we move? In 2020? Bought this out in 2017 or 16? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
What took you guys so long to move in?
Oh, we gutted this house.
Oh, okay.
You reset it, huh?
Yeah, we did.
Full cost.
So I know we're getting filmed right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask what's your YouTube channel? Like
Oh, it's called the Duke of Manville.
His shirt on but backwards.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah,
Let me write that
you know, so if I'm doing
What
it.
you talk about on there?
Oh, electric vehicles.
Oh,
Rivian
okay, cool.
mostly.
Very cool.
Heck yeah.
Just educating people on electric vehicles and
Nice.
how much better they are than,
Yeah.
you know, not for everyone, because they're still really expensive, you know.
But Rivian has an R2 coming out.
Yeah, they do.
And it's going to be like 40, 49. Is it started at 49?
Give around 40. That's what they say for right now.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I'm try and make it so I can make it run less.
I don't think, and I think a lot of people get, you know, if they don't want to compete against Tesla, they need to be competing against Honda, you know, Mitsubishi, Jeep, you know, which is probably one of, you know, if you look at the Range Rover, you know, so not competing against other electric vehicles. I think, you know, kind of getting this bubble, competing against each other. That's only like 10% of the market, but you got 90% of the market that don't own electric vehicles, probably over 90%. And so that is a real competition is the internal combustion engine vehicle makers like, you know, Chevy, Ford, Stellantis. So that's where most people drive gas cars. And so that's the real competition is, can you produce a good enough product at a compelling price to, considering the drawbacks of electric vehicles mostly is the you know, the limitations of range and the ability to charge it, the amount of time it takes to charge. If you're on a road trip or if you live in an apartment, how are you going to charge it?
Yeah.
And then if you charge on a public infrastructure, and the public charger is going to cost just as much as gas. So yeah, it's the price of charging at a public charging center. I did a video on one, and it costs almost twice as much to charge it. You know, I was probably at one of the most expensive charging stations, and also some of the cheapest gas. It was right in Missouri. I was just going there to test this new charging station they had built, and it just so happened, when I posted the video, someone pointed the gas price out in the back. I didn't even notice when I went because I didn't care. And I did the math. I was like, man, this is twice as expensive, no matter which way you kind of cut it. If you compare it to a Tesla, but then you have to compare the Tesla to maybe a hybrid like yours and get like 35, 40 miles a gallon. And it's like the math holds up no matter how you compare it. It's like, and these things will get more and more expensive to charge, whereas probably end up being more expensive than gas. If you can't charge at home, you're kind of going to be at a disadvantage unless you're in a state like California where, your home charging is just as expensive, and the gas is really expensive in California. But if you're in the Midwest, no. You got some of the cheapest gas prices.
I definitely asked my mom before I got my new car, because she got an EV, I think it's EV6.
Oh, okay, okay.
And this was 2 years ago, so she's had it for quite some time. And before that, she had a Prius.
Okay.
And so she's already been about having cheap gas. And I asked her, I was like, so what's really like the price difference that you've seen? Like, is there even much of a price difference? Because you just bought a $70,000 car, $60,000 car. With the car payment, everything like that, how much more you're having to pay, like, is it really worth it? And I definitely thought it was, because one, she's only paying on her electricity bill like $20, I think it's like $25 to charge her car.
Yes.
Every single month. And yeah, she may have to pay more on her car payment, but if you just compare it, and all the charging stations, I guess she has credits or something. So anytime that she's gone across country, I don't think she actually had to pay for it.
She probably gets free charging.
She got some like weird deal with the dealership to where she gets charging up to so many miles. But it is, like, I kind of wanted to get an electric car, but in an apartment, like you were saying, that I don't think the math was mathing.
It can be difficult depending, like when we first went on our first road trip, I think it cost less than $100 to go to Florida and back. Yeah, and I was driving around, but maybe a month later they jacked all the electric prices. It got really expensive. So
are they trying to match electricity with gas, or you thinking?
They're just trying to make money, because it's not like a gas station. You got to figure that, like, I charge at home. The only time I'm gonna ever go to a public charger is if we're on a road trip. Or if I'm just doing some testing for my channel. Otherwise, I may go to public charger maybe a few times a year. I can count on my hand, how many times I go. So it's not like a gas station where everyone who has a gas car has to go to the gas station.
You guys take them out, get them dirty yet?
No, I'm not. This is $100,000.
We drove in the field.
Yeah, we drive it out
Does
there.
that count?
Yeah, you might see some tire tracks. That's as far as off-roading. People take them off-road. I'm not brave enough to do that yet. Yeah, these are expensive, and a little ding in these vehicles can be very, very expensive to fix. Yeah. No, I'm not brave enough.
What's sorry. What's like the insurance looking like for these?
I don't know. I mean, we have insurance on it, but I'm not really sure what to compare it to. I did another video actually comparing insurance. I did, and I compared this to the Jeep, the Trackhawk.
Okay.
And the Trackhawk insurance is way more expensive than the Rivian. Yeah, so it just depends on what you compare it to. Now, if you try to compare it to, I don't know, a Kia Palisade or something like that, say a Hyundai Palisade. But just a regular, like this Mazda CX-9. Of course, the insurance on that is a lot more than it, but this vehicle costs twice as much as that. So you got to kind of comparison. Yeah. Okay. So people, when they make these comparisons, they don't compare apples to apples. I mean, there's not. Like I said, this is 800 horsepower, 835 horsepower, and this faster than a supercar that can off-road like a Jeep. And
how fast you gone in it?
Fast
enough for me to put my leg on the dashboard. I was so scared. So fast.
Yeah, it has some good passing power.
Yeah.
That's what we're calling it.
Hey, man.
Yeah, it's some good passing power. Some people might want to test you from time to time.
You ever lost a race yet?
No. We had the Durango Hellcat pull up next to me once. And that, I always wanted a Hellcat, and then we pulled away. He tested it and found out, and I don't even know if I put it in sport mode. V8 testing and find out I can hear this exhaust fading in the background. And I kind of felt bad after that, you know. And it's like there's an end of an era, the big V8s, and it's like that's kind of an antiquated. You know, people put all this effort into all these horsepower, and then you get this electric vehicle and silence just roll right past. My kids didn't even wake up.
Because I just recently got it's a V6 Mustang 2020 EcoBoost. And I mean, when you get a muscle car or when you get a fast car, automatically people will pull up to you and they want to race.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had that happen with a Tesla one time. I'm not stupid. I put my foot on that brake. And he said, "What? You not about it?" Bro, I'm not stupid. I know what these things can do.
Yeah, pretty fast.
The acceleration is incredible. Very well. I know with that. A lot of like NASCAR and things like that are looking into electrical ones. Are you think that they're going to probably transition mostly to electric, or do you think they'll still keep a lot of the combustion based?
That's going to, well, it depends on NASCAR. That's a hard sell because of the audience.
They like the roaring engine.
Ain't gonna have that.
Formula One, they already use gas hybrid vehicles already, but they already have Formula E too. So I would see it happening faster in Formula One than NASCAR.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's like
NASCAR. That's American. You can't be touching that.
You can't.
That's too American.
You can't put no girly electric engine, electric motor in the
You can't be saving the earth there. There, we can keep on having all those.
And see, that's another. You know, I'm not spending $100,000 to save the earth. You know, it's just not. I mean, that's a great byproduct for as far as I'm concerned. I can't afford that. What's that called? That cost. You know, I'm not a climate denier or anything like that, but I'm not. I can't justify myself spending, you know, a couple $100,000, you know, for that cause. I think there are more pressing issues as far as I'm concerned, as far as me personally.
I feel like an electric car, you're doing way more than half anyone in this world.
Maybe. I mean, there are some arguments that can be made as far as that they may not be as environmentally friendly. Now, as far as tailpipe exhaust, yes, but all the raw materials that go to make the batteries and things like that, it can be pretty destructive. It takes a lot of you know, fossil fuels to make these vehicles.
Those batteries don't really break down all the best.
They don't. I mean, they can be recycled, but right now there's not enough of them to really make a profit. It probably will be later on. And plus, I'm pretty sure our gas company or power company uses natural gas, so it's still using fossil fuel to charge it up. That's why I want to go with solar. And again, for me, it's about sustainable living, to be able to be off the grid, you know, so I can with a gas car, if everything hit the fan, it takes a lot of electricity to refine gas. So if everything hits the fan, there's no gas, the oil refinery is going to shut down. I won't have a gas. I can't produce gas, I can't refine oil, but I can produce electricity with solar panels, and I still power my vehicles.
Exactly. All that stuff's still burning. We're still
always in the plan to get some solar panels. Yeah, you know, it just makes sense. So, you know, if everything, you know, I can get some backup batteries, and these things, they actually are programmed to do bi-directional charging.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That is cool.
That is the coolest part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, so you got to use it to power the home, like do load shedding, you know, like during the evening, use the batteries to power the house, and then the more, you know, store all the energy from the sun, and then, you know, yeah, and maybe not have an electric bill at all.
Yeah.
So,
Amen.
One more question. Obviously, you guys are kind of where I'm trying to get to in terms of success and all that. I heard she's a realtor. What do you do for work?
Fine.
I heard that.
I retired from the military also.
Oh, you did?
Thank you for
Thanks for
your
your
service.
service. Thanks for keeping us free.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's it for this video, and I hope you all got some value out of this. And if you did, if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button. But that's all I have for today. I'd like to thank you for joining me once again, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.